Yo, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another beautiful live stream on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. We are back with the daily trackmania action, and yeah, today is Saturday, and you guys all know what that means. We're gonna have the next, and also for now, the last Elite Cup taking place. It's gonna be Elite Cup number 5 in total. And yeah, it's gonna take place on the final campaign map on Greece. And yeah, gonna be juicy. After this, we're gonna have a little bit of a break with the Elite Cups at least, until the new maps are coming out. So yeah, today is basically the final one of the first half. So it's time to lock in. And that is exactly what we are going to do. Happy Depression Saturday. Yeah, I hope it's not gonna be another Depression Saturday for me. Could very well happen. But hopefully I'm gonna be able to lock in and do 0 mistakes so far in the cup. Not so far. 0 mistakes today in the cup. Because yeah, that's in the end what you need. Or maybe I'm also getting a little bit lucky today. We don't know. We will see. We're gonna find out all of that in the next 1.5 hours. Because the cup is already gonna start in 12 minutes. And yeah, because of that, we're gonna jump into the game. Gonna do a tiny bit of warm-up. I've only done like 45 minutes of warm-up today. Other than that, I haven't played the game a tiny little bit the entire day because I didn't want to, yeah, over-warm up, kinda. But I hope it's gonna work. I hope I'm gonna be able to lock in. And, yeah, I would say we're gonna jump into the game. And then, right before the cup starts, so in 7 minutes or so, I was about to say 6-7 minutes. In 7 minutes or so, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna hide my camera. I'm gonna mute the alerts. The alerts are actually already muted. And I'm also gonna hide the chat so that I can fully log in, !focus. And yeah, then we can hopefully get a good and satisfying result today. But as you guys know, that is sadly extremely difficult. So, but before we jump into the game, we had Psyos with the 3-year resub. Thank you very much, Psyos. Appreciate it. Also, thanks for the good luck wishes. We had Luro with the 11-month resub. Thank you very much, Luro. And then we also had... Oh no, that was it. Okay, never mind. There we go. Okay, yeah, also small information on Twitch at least. I will later on mute the music. So if you guys wanna watch a stream with music, you can also check out the stream on Grana TV, of course. And yeah, oh true, Aja with the resub as well. Dude, Aja, your sub was so early, I didn't see it. It was so early, I could not see it deeper. So yeah, thank you very much, Aja. I saw it now. And Everriser with the 9-month resub as well. Thank you. So, how's it looking here? We already have Epos with a 0.05. That is fast. That is faster than my PB, I can tell you that much. But that won't matter too much on this map. At least I hope so. Because, yeah, the map is pretty doable, actually. But then the identity is kind of a killer. So, yeah, not gonna be an easy map in KO. I can tell you that much. Not gonna be easy. Okay, yeah, well done. Let's just do a little bit of warm-up, and then in 5 minutes, I'm gonna mute. But yeah, other than that, I'm feeling good on the map, as always. But that does not really matter, because, yeah, it's KO. And you can, yeah, no? I would say I could also get 39 clean rounds in a row, but I think in practice, I haven't done that a single time. As in practice, I had some really good practice sessions as well. But there always were like, I don't know, like 3 rounds or so where I was a little bit slower. Where I said, if I'm unlucky in the KO, I could be knocked out with that. Of course, depends a lot on when you have those kind of rounds. So, yeah, I don't know. Just gotta minimize the mistakes and the few mistakes, or slow rounds rather, that I will do. I just gotta pray that it's gonna be enough. Welcome to Knockout. Wow, because you guys know, we basically need a result of top 7 or better. Otherwise, we are yeah, not really getting any significant amount of points. Maybe also a small prediction for the Div 1 cutoff. I think the Div 1 cutoff is gonna be, yeah, 113.6. Maybe 0.5 if people cook. So yeah, we should definitely drive that or faster. Which should be doable. Time attack is usually not the biggest issue. And if I get a time where I'm basically 100% safe, I will probably also chill for the rest of the time attack, because, yeah, I don't wanna no, over warm up. Also, let me actually already pause the music on Twitch here, because, yeah, I wanna focus on that already a little bit. I think the pace will... It's hard to tell. Like, there will be people that can go really fast, and you already see it with the PBs. People will be able to go really fast. I don't know if those people will survive very long, because... I don't know, it's like so easy to fail the identity when you risk. Really hard to tell. But, I mean, so far, basically every single time I got knocked out, it was because of a mistake, except for China, but China also got top 3. There I was just too slow, so... Yeah, the main way of going out for 99% of the players in Div 1 is by being, yeah, by having a crash and not by being too slow, simply. So that's what we try to avoid. With these kind of runs here, basically. This is not fast at all, but if I drive this 39 times, I will get top 7 probably. That's the entire trick. Ha ha ha. Other than that, I had a pretty productive day in the household. I made some nice food, I cleaned the kitchen, I made laundry. Because I didn't want to play the game too much. I feel like if I play the game for like 2-3 hours before these knockouts, it's just bad. Because I always notice towards the end of the KO, I'm always getting more likely to do a mistake. That's of course really bad, because towards the end the KO is getting important. And in theory, you don't really need a lot of warm-up to be good on these maps. If you practice, of course. Yeah, so the thing is, on this map, it will be very scary when you get a slow start. Because I think until this part here, basically, the rounds, at least the later ones, are gonna be like very, very close, you know? And if you lose like 0.2 in the start, you will be in the red. And that will not be fun with the pressure, of course. Yeah, this kind of run is easily safe in Div 1. And so that will not be fun, but there's always the identity, and there will be identity. Like, not... Either there will be fails, or there will be... people being, yeah, no, just slow. And I'm, in theory, I'm good at the identity. I can also fail it, so I also gotta watch out there. And obviously I can also fail it. But yeah. Definitely gotta not pull a Granadi today. So if I make a mistake early on, which can happen, shouldn't happen, but can happen, then I just gotta be locked in. If I make a big mistake, like let's say I crash the ice and I do this and I have to respawn, then, yeah, just... Tschüss and see you in Birmingham in 2 weeks. And Razor, thank you very much for the resub as well. 6 months. Boah. Happy semi-birthday. Yeah, really gotta be in Mario's 89 mode for this identity. Very scary. And Tweeps with the brand new Prime sub as well. Thank you very much. Okay guys, it is 56. That means I will now hide my camera. So already Tschüssi mit Uzi guys. We're gonna see each other ja, very soon again. Also, naja, nee, hopefully not soon again. Hopefully the earliest in like 1 hour 10 or so. So, zack, there we go. And I'm also going to mute. So, yeah. Enjoy the show, guys. Hopefully, we're gonna have a good result. Yeah, but either way, we're gonna see each other after I'm knocked out. So, yeah, until then, enjoy it, guys. Good race, good race, good race, good race, good race. Scheiße, I had a bad start, guys. Kacke. But holy fuck, I don't give a shit. I played really, really, really good today. I played exactly how I wanted. Sadly, only second, but I played so good. I'm very, very happy. I don't care that it's second and not first. I played really, really good. Wait, you don't even see me. Fuck. Ah, finally a good knockout, man. Jesus Christ. Finally, 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 finally. Finally a knockout where I played exactly how I wanted. Like, zero mistakes. I mean, a bit slow here and there. I was definitely not the fastest. But I was Regu AF. I was basically Marius 89 in this Elite Cup. Very nice. Okay, that was a really good one. That was a really, really good one. Great performance by Binks as well. I think Binks also was basically exactly as Regu as I was, but faster. So, yeah, he deserved the win, to be honest. But at least it was a good race. I really tried to full send the last identity. But yeah, didn't quite work. It was close though, but not quite enough. So, holy shit. Okay, let me turn on the lamps, the lights. Let me unmute the alerts and let me turn off the big light. Oh, there we go. I should sleep well tonight, yeah? So for those of you that are watching me regularly, you guys know that after the 2 knockouts where I played bad, aka last week on Brazil and in week 2 on France, I legit had like sleeping problems because I was like so unhappy with my performance in the knockout, and I was all the time thinking in bed, like, what did I do wrong? How can I improve? But today, I finally had a performance where I can say I tried everything I can, and it also worked out. That is very, very, very nice, because that is definitely not easy to achieve with this kind of format. But okay, nice. Very, very nice. With that, we should be looking pretty good in the rankings. But before we take a look at that, for those of you that are wondering, I'm not going to stop streaming yet. We're also going to play Cup of the Day later. The usual, basically. Also, I hope, of course, you guys enjoyed the knockout. I think this was a pretty exciting one to watch. Quite some close rounds. I think, in general, the final 8 rounds or so, there was, like, no mistake. Ah, never mind. In the top 3, there was a crash. In the top 3, there was a crash right before the identity by... Was it Mime? Mime or Peck? I don't remember. And I luckily looked at the checkpoint before the identity and then had the safest identity ever. Like, Marius would have been so proud of me. Like, holy moly. I went so safe there. That was very, very nice to see. Like, bad for Mime, of course, but I love to see that. Okay, but before I go into donor walling, we had Elpix with 20 gift subs. Thank you very much, Elpix. The first 20 on the channel even. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you to Styx as well with the 60-month free sub. Ramen Guy with the 8-month free sub. Oi Swift with a brand new Prime sub. Victor with the resub. And in general, in case there were subs during the knockout, I didn't see them obviously because I muted my alerts. But thank you very much everyone for the support, and also thanks for the cheering, of course. And yeah, with that, I'm so happy. I'm so relieved, to be honest. I'm so relieved because with this result, if we take a look at the overall result, is this updated already? Yes. With that, I think. Naja, also I'm not safe to qualify yet. But if I have like one more good performance, kinda, it is looking pretty good with the EWC qualification for me. I'm also ahead of Massa again, which is of course helpful for the ENC. So Massa and me really have like an absolutely dirty fight here for the German ENC slot. But yeah, ENC is like a bonus, to be honest. The most important thing is the EWC. And for that, with 1.6k points, it is looking good, of course. But on the other hand side, in order to get any more points now, I, of course, have to beat my other performances. And as you can see, I haven't really had a single bad knockout yet. I got 3rd, 18th, 7th, 21st, 2nd. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, in order to have any more points, I need to be better than 21st. And that is not gonna be super easy. But yeah, ideally, I just get one more top 7 performance. That would help a lot, of course. And I also think today at the knockout, I learned a lot, to be honest. I changed a few things. Like on the mental side, but also like on the physical side, if it makes sense. I can maybe talk about that a little bit more in a second. But first of all, Kifi, thank you very much for the 11-month free sub. Appreciate it. Junkie Toyn also with the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much as well. Appreciate the support. We also had, oh my god, we had so many subs. Brauche Hilfe with a brand new Prime sub. Thank you very much. RBN with a brand new Prime sub. Thank you as well. Noverin with the 7-month free sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. But no, basically, I changed a few things for today. First of all, on the physical side, today, and you guys might say it's copium, but I say it is not copium. Today, for the first time in an Elite Cup, I am wearing shorts. Look, zack. I'm wearing shorts today. Because, I don't know why, but like when I was playing for like 45 minutes or 1 hour straight, I'm always starting to get like extremely heated up. I don't know if it's just because of, like, it's probably a mixture of, you know, peng 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 for an hour without any break. And also, you know, just like focusing for 1 hour. What is under? That's the key part. Nah. The normal stuff, But no, because of that, I was always heating up, like, heating up towards the end of the KO when the most important rounds came, kinda. And today I was wearing the shorts, I have my window open all the time, and I have my door open all the time. So that, and I also opened the kitchen window so that there's like a flow of air going through, you know? And that might sound like copium, but I think that legit helped because I did not feel fried at all towards the end. I felt completely refreshed. So that actually helped. Like, might be copium, but I think it helped. And yeah, other than that, what did I change? I played a full-on Marius 89 knockout. Because obviously, as a player, like when you're a good player especially, you know that the first 20 rounds or so are basically just safe. Like, if you don't crash, you are not gonna go out. And I really played very, very slow the first 20 rounds. Maybe you guys also noticed that. I had, like, very slow starts. I did the identity... Yeah, hello, Lars! I forgot that I have a custom raid for you. A custom raid alert. Hello. Thank you very much, Lars. Appreciate it. Yeah, Lars, I'm sorry that I pulled a Massa this week. So sadly, no win yet for us, but overall, I would say it's still looking pretty good. Holy fuck, the first 30 rounds, your PB was 0.70. Yes, but it was not because I couldn't drive faster. It was because I knew I did not have to drive faster, you know? Like, I legit played the full-on Marius 89 knockout. And I was really slow the first couple of rounds, but I didn't have a single bad time, I think. I think my worst time was like, I don't know, a 1:14... 4, 5, 6 maybe at most. So I really played it full safe throughout the entire first half, basically. I always looked at the checkpoints as well. So I didn't just drive every round the same. I really just looked at the checkpoint, and if I saw someone was 2 seconds behind, or like 2 people were 2 seconds behind, I basically also just took it like full safe. Also I did not give a shit. I played like a Div 10 player. I didn't care. And the good thing is, I mean, to be fair, the map was also really good for me because the map itself was like normal, nothing crazy. But I knew I was really good at the identity. From our practice matches, I knew I was like really good at it. And even if I'm like equal to last, or if I'm like even a tiny bit behind, I knew I just had to stay calm, survive until identity, and then do my normal identity, which was really good most of the time. And then I was mostly in. And that definitely helped me a lot in the one or other round here. Yeah, so I basically took it full safe, and then towards the end, when I noticed the rounds were getting faster, and they were definitely getting faster, like the pace was actually better than I had expected, and especially towards the end, there were also no mistakes. Also, I thought there were gonna be more mistakes in the last 15 rounds or so as well. That's also what Massa theorized. Massa theorized it like even more extreme than me, which was that basically there's gonna be like a lot of crashes, and all of the really good players are gonna crash out, and also crash on the map, and then are gonna be out, and then it's gonna be like random slow people in the top kind of vibe, similar to how it was on France basically, because there it basically was like that, to be fair. But on Greece, if we look at the rankings, like when I pressed tab in the top 12 round or something, I saw like Binks, Mime, Peck, Carl Jr., Mada. Molle was like the biggest surprise probably, so shout out to Molle, very good performance. Epos, Bren, Letzter, maybe also a bit of a surprise, considering that, yeah, all of his other knockouts, besides China, were a bit weak. Then Otak, Elkon, Soldier, Gwen, also, it was like really stacked. There were barely any of the top tier players that crashed early. At least it felt to me like. So I kinda knew that towards this region here, the pace was gonna pull up, yeah, quite a bit, and then I also started driving faster. The thing is though, like, it was not harder for me to survive the fast runs when I knew I have to be fast. Like, that was as easy to survive as surviving a slow run early on, if that makes sense. Because I just knew I had to push, and then I also wasn't, like, shaky anymore. I was just locked in. I don't know. I don't know if it made sense, but yeah. It was all about the ice. I mean, honestly, my ice for the first half of the match was dog shit scrappy. Like, it took me like 20 rounds or so until I got a checkpoint that was faster than 0.5. I had like 0.5 every single time. And then towards the end, my ice was getting a bit better. But honestly, the ice is also the reason why I lost. I lost in the last round 0.15 to Binks in the ice. Like, the ice, I can tell you guys, as the drift and the ice, my weakest part on the map. Like, I really was not looking forward to that. So I'm very glad that, I mean, I had it I had it like decent basically every single time, but I never had it very bad. So yeah, I had one round actually where I completely over-angled and I instantly had to do a release. And I think if Mika would have been like having a bad day, I would have slid out there, but I luckily didn't. That would have been very bad. And yeah, I luckily also did not have the steering issue, like the steering wheel bug where my steering locked. At least I didn't notice. Did I practice more this week? No, I think this week was actually the week where I practiced the least. But that doesn't really matter for knockout, to be honest. The good thing is I also felt good on the map early on already. Like on Monday, I was already like really good on the map for some reason. Especially because the identity. I did not have to practice the identity at all. I was basically just... Like I knew where to go and I instantly was good at it. And that helped me a lot on the map, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 99% steering here and there, but that's sadly normal. Nothing I can do there. But yeah, I don't know, like this was my best performance on the map so far. Like we had a couple of practice matches where we also like noted down the times, or where I noted down the times that I drove. And as I said before the knockout, very often I had like, I don't know, like 2-3 rounds or so in the full 39 rounds where I was relatively slow. Also where I drove like only 104 high or maybe even a 105. And, I mean, early on you could have survived with that, but I could have also done that and I would have been knocked out. So, yeah, I don't know. Was a really good performance. I'm very happy and I'm very relieved that I'm happy, if that makes sense. Like, I'm so glad that I got a performance where I really can say, nice. I mean, honestly, I kind of had the same performance as on Greece, on China. Because on China, I also just full saved, even though on China I also had like 2 crashes or so in the start. But I survived. And then in the end, I just got out by pace. And this was the same now on Greece. Like, I didn't win the final because of pace, because of the ice, to be exact. Like, I was just bad at the ice. Binks was not bad at the ice. I was 0.25 behind. And then, yeah, I gained 0.15 in the identity. But sadly, not enough. But yeah, with that, actually, Binks is in the lead now, guys. Look at that. But Binks is also cooking the looks, bro. I mean, he had a shit knockout on USA. But other than that, look at Binks, bro. First, second, third, 8th. That's crazy. Mada, of course. I mean, Mada is very high up because of his 2 wins. But he only had 3 KOs in the top 7, while Binks had 4. Oh, nah, Binks had 1 8th place as well. But, yeah, Binks definitely is pretty good. he's cooking. Yeah, Carl also a lot of good knockouts, actually. Only 1 bad one. I mean, 24th is in theory not even bad. Like, you could literally... you guys know, with the point distribution, anything below top 7 is sadly bad for a good player. So, yeah. But yeah, the fight between Wasser and me is absolutely dirty. Also, it's like a very fair fight, but it's like so close, you know? I mean, last week I fucked up and he got second. This week, fucked up is too much to say. Massa was also not feeling that great on this map. So I think 18th is like a good result for him, to be honest. But yeah, this week I got second. So in the end, it is very close now. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. We actually have perfectly mirrored results, guys. Because I got third once. I got third and 7th, and he got twice 5th. So we both got 800 points. And then we each got second place. So, yeah. 700 here, 700 here. So in the top 7 results, we had like the exact same points, kinda. The only difference is that Massa has this one very bad KO where he got 59th, but he will easily get a knockout where he will do better than that. So, yeah, basically Massa and me are completely equal, and that's kinda crazy, to be honest. So yeah, that fight is gonna be really crazy, but to be fair, it is looking pretty good for the top 8 for us. I mean, we're definitely not safe yet. We definitely want to get like at least one more top 7 performance. With that, we should be safe in theory. But yeah, Hopefully we're just gonna make it. Would be nice, would be nice. But it's looking very good with that. Like, if I would have had a bad... Like, I had a lot of pressure today, to be honest. Because if I would have had a bad KO today, I would have had only 2 out of 5 good results. But yeah, now I have 3 out of 5 good results. That's, like, a lot better, if that makes sense. Okay, but yeah, enough yapping. With that, the Elite Cup is at an end for now. And there's, of course, gonna be more Elite Cups coming. 5 more, to be exact. And the first one is gonna be on May 2nd. So we actually have... Wait, we have 1.5 months now without an Elite Cup. That's actually crazy. 1.5 months without Elite Cup. Okay. And yeah, those 5 Elite Cups are gonna be played on the 5 black maps of the Spring 2026 campaign, which is gonna release... Well, when is it gonna come out again? Like, 3rd of April or something? When is it coming out, guys? Do you guys remember? 15th of April, okay. Content time. Yeah, it's not really content time, guys. I mean, kinda. Naja, not really. Also, we have, like... the thing is, we have next week... Or in 2 weeks, we have the Dream Hack, of course, happening. And for the Dream Hack, we have to log in as well. So the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna full grind. And then after that... after that, it's gonna be a bit more chill for 1 month. So the entire April is gonna be relatively chill. I mean, the second half of April, we have to start practicing already. But yeah, at least no matches in April yet. I think there's actually not gonna be any matches in April. Because, I mean, we also have the league starting soon. Where is it? Here, the Overdrive circuit, which is like a 2v2 league where Massa and me are... Guys, Overdrive. 2v2 league, I'm gonna play with Massa, and I can tell you, we're gonna absolutely get everyone's mama. Like, we are so hardly gonna cook, it's gonna be absolutely juicy. Like, Massa and me are gonna demolish the entire playfield here. But yeah, this is basically a really cool 2v2 league, 15k prize money, like community hosted. I mean, it is using the same maps as EWC, but it doesn't really have anything to do with EWC. And I think, yeah, I don't know when it's gonna start. Or is it starting beginning of April already? Ach nee, wait. Never mind, I'm stupid. I think it's starting at the beginning of April already, isn't it? Wait, when is this gonna start? I don't even know. I think it's actually starting early April already. Yeah, I mean, it also looks like it. Okay, never mind. We don't have any free time at all. So if April is not gonna be a content month. Not at all. I should have a DM about it. Let me check, actually. And we have this Discord over here. Announcements. Oh, yeah. Scheiße. Yeah, it starts early April already. Okay, so we basically have no free time at all. That's amazing. No content month. I mean, it's only the Overdrive League, and we already are practiced on all of the maps, so it's not like I have to 24/7 grind there. So the streams are definitely going to be a bit longer again. I am also planning to do a BYMC in April. I'm going to do a Big Yak Monthly Cup, but it's probably going to be a bit different. In a way that I have to spend less time with it. If that makes sense. So yeah, we're probably going to do a BYMC, guys. In that month, at least. I mean, it's the only month where it kind of works. So, yeah, but not sure yet. Nothing set in stone, guys. I haven't confirmed anything. But yeah, so much about that. Other than that, I also want to check out, of course, the results of the time attack competitions. Cup of the Week. Info. Qualifier. So, winning time was a 0.12. Okay. I can tell you my PB is 0.11, but my PB is not hunted at all. Also, I did not time attack hunt on purpose at all, besides in the beginning. But basically, also, the last time I really time attack hunted on purpose, my PB was like a 0.3. And then all other PBs I drove were either in our, were basically in our practice matches. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really time attack hunt this map yet. I think you can definitely do, I don't know. Like, you can definitely do 0.8, 0.9, 0.7 is definitely also still possible, but yeah, I mean, you saw the times that we drove in the knockout. It was just absolutely useless to hunt now. But for cup mode, we will definitely need some faster times here. But yeah, 0.12 is already pretty solid, that's for sure. I think I got 23rd in the seeding with a 0.41. If you guys remember the seeding, I was struggling a bit in the start. Like, it took me like 4 or 5 minutes to get a good run through. And I basically drove to point 41 and then I just stopped driving. I went to toilet, I walked around a little bit. I just didn't want to like overcook, you know? Like the knockout is going so long and you have like no break. I don't know, if I fully push the entire 15 minutes time attack seeding, I'm gonna get fried, to be honest. So I just set a time where I knew it was gonna be safe and then I was just like, oh, fuck it. If Massa didn't improve, then you would have tied in time attack. That's crazy. Massa drove a 39, okay. Yeah, also I could have definitely also driven faster. I think also in every single like practice match that we did, I drove a faster time. But I just didn't care. But yeah, where was the cutoff? I think the prediction, like my prediction for the cutoff was like a 0.6 mid. So that 0.65 is like 64th basically. Let's see what it actually was. It was... Oh! It was a 69, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. 69 was the cutoff, okay. Actually, a bit slower than I would have thought. I mean, on the other hand side, yeah, I don't know. it's almost accurate, almost exactly what I thought. But I was scared that I was gonna be completely wrong and that people are gonna be like way faster and that you actually need like a 0.4 or something. But no, I was actually quite accurate. So let's see what good players did not make it. Jean René, the very unlucky 65th, missing it by 2000s. That's of course not so nice. Flimsy didn't make it this time. That's kind of crazy. Because Flimsy, I know, also had like a 0.2 PB on the map or something. So he was definitely fast. I guess he just didn't get a run through. Key, Bestie, Chaka, Tyne. Xara didn't make it. That's kind of crazy. Xara had like a lot of good results so far. But he didn't make it. Interesting. Dionysos, Mimi Reza, Yami didn't make it, J-Swag, Spark didn't make it. So the two regional heroes kinda are not getting points. That is a bit monka. Because yeah, they were both, especially, also not Spark, but I think J-Swag was in the fight for, wait, where can I see esports? Rankings. I think J-Swag, anywhere down here, was in the fight for qualifying to ENC. He's basically fighting against Chemko, Flimsy, Jan. Like, there's a fight going on down here in the 40th and 50th for the last spot in ENC. And I mean, J-Swag couldn't make the F1 this time, so he's not getting any points. And that is, of course, not so bueno for him. The good news is he is gonna qualify to the EWC either way. At least something. But for ENC, looking a bit monka now. Yeah, Spark, Tona. That's crazy, bro. Tona had such a good week last week. He got like 4th, played like insanely good, biggest surprise of the week. And now he only got 81st. That's crazy. Maybe Tona was just insane on last week's map. Or maybe also just not feeling it on this week's map. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Jada didn't make it. Bivak, Shinex. Ender also didn't make it. Speedself. Link didn't make it. Worker only in 92nd. That's crazy. Tricky didn't make it. Yeah, and then we're kind of far down. Neil didn't make it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would say most of the really good people got it. Am I more relaxed for the ENC spot now? I mean, yes. Thanks, Massa guy. I mean, did you actually notice? Like, we're completely mirrored, Massa, with the results. Like, from the big pointers, we are completely equal. It's actually crazy. Like, our only difference right now is basically our bad results. And since you have this, like, one very bad one, which you're obviously gonna improve, we are basically, like, completely equal. Actually kind of crazy. The fight is on. I was a bit monka with Letzter. Like, for a second, I thought Letzter was maybe gonna cook today. And maybe is gonna get a win or something, because that could have been very monka. But yeah, he luckily went out. So the fight is 100% between Massa and me. Yeah, Barbos was also doing pretty good. What place did he get, though? 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. I mean, solid, but sadly not helpful, because low points. Yeah, I don't know. But nothing's set in stone yet. Yeah, same Massa. I'm also more, like, I don't really care too much about ENC. Like, whoever of us gets it, and it is what it is. But the fact that we're both looking pretty good for EWC is very nice. I mean, if we get, like, one more top 7 result, like, if we, you know, like, if I get like, let's say I get top 7, I will gain another, 150 points. I will be at basically 1.8k, and that should be fine. Stop the cap? Yeah, I mean, of course, Wasser. I was sad that I couldn't make it anymore, but yeah, you know what I mean, man. Last week I was also just tilted by getting knocked outed. You kind of had the Nyko experience today, Masa, from what it looked like. Like one slightly slower round, and the round itself was good, of course, and suck out. That was kind of my experience. Yeah, let's see. Let's first of all wait for the maps. In before, like the maps could decide a lot, like the spring maps. If the maps are like PF, then nothing is gonna change. Everything is gonna change. If the maps are gonna stay like this, I think the results are also gonna stay. But if they for some reason decide to bring out like very simple and, you know, easy maps, then yeah, it could be very Monka with people like Let's Start New Prime. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I also said it, Masa. I would say 18th is a pretty good result for you. Gonna be interesting to have to actually see like the knockout times. I remember from the knockout there was like one round, like very early on, like top 48 or something, where you were out with a 114.9 or something. That was crazy. And the next round, like 5 people survived with plus 8 seconds. Like the rounds early on were very, very random here. There were like some really good rounds early on, but then there were really bad rounds. Like towards the end, it got really competitive and barely any crashes or something. But in the beginning, wow, some people really lagged hard and got unlucky deluxe as well. And Overkill Kid with the 38-month resub. Thank you. Yeah, I was definitely driving slower than in practice, but I also took it like absolutely disgustingly safe for the first 20 rounds. I pulled an absolute Marius. So yeah. Okay, I would say we're gonna jump into the game now, because we're gonna have Cup of the Day in 8 minutes, and as always on Saturday, because I like single life KO so much, yeah, we're gonna play Cup of the Day. Nee, actually, halt, stop. There is something to talk about. Halt, stop, guys. Yesterday, some very interesting news dropped that we didn't speak about yet. So let's actually take a look at that instead. Because we have the ABB Formula E returning to Trackmania with a new format. 3 entire weeks of weekly shorts, guys. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna have 3 weeks of weekly shorts. Let's watch the trailer real quick. Is loading? Yes. Ah, stop! Oh my god, holy shit. Ubisoft always uses copyright music in these kind of videos. It's like ultra annoying, so I have to watch without music. 15 new maps. Okay, they do look cool. Starting with... Nine. Starting with... a shortcut, probably. I see double reactor. Monka Deluxe. Jaguar TCS Racing. Aha. Mahindra Racing. I have no clue about Formula E. PF. Yo! Elcon! There is literally a PF map. Holy shit. Guys. There is a PF map. It's a Saudi map? Yeah, looks like it. Public Investment Fund. That's crazy. Is that like the Saudi, like, the Saudi state fund? That's crazy. Reddit is gonna be happy deluxe. Yes? That's wild. PF. Okay, but kind of based that they abbreviated with PF. Or PI, it's probably PIF, but I call it PF. It's crazy. Okay. Cupra goated. As you guys know, I'm driving a Cupra. I'm very happy with my Cupra. I mean, I don't want to say I got influenced by the advertisements that Cupra used to do in Trackmania, but maybe in my... I mean, that's how that's how marketing works. It doesn't influence you, like, actively, but, like, passively. So, yeah. Cupra is nice. Cupra W. Hankook. Tires. 2026 Formula E car skins. Okay. The maps are looking pretty cool. Look at this. Like, this looks... Actually, I don't know what I'm seeing here, but it looks kind of cool. Oh, no, there's a soup. Okay. Okay, the weeks are separated, though. Look at this. Week 1 is starting tomorrow already. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna discover the first week of Formula E weekly shorts. Then we have week 2, end of April, and then week 3, mid of May. Okay, but that's not the only thing. There is not only like randomly random advertisement, randomly advertised weekly shorts. There's actually also something to win, guys, which is pretty cool. Okay, wait, let's first all read about the tracks. For the weekly shorts project on Trackmania, a series of small, fast-paced circuits has been created to celebrate Formula E teams and partners in a fun and creative way. Honestly, this is a like selling. Actually, this is like, you guys have to think about it in the marketing way. Selling weekly shorts for advertisement is like insane, because they have proof that the maps are getting played by like 100,000 players every single week. And you know how much value that is to a company? That like 100,000 people see like the company logo? That's like crazy value, actually. I mean, there already were the Formula E races like last year and the year before, but those were played by, I don't know, 40 people or something. But these are going to be played by like fucking 100k people. So actually pretty smart by Nadeo, to be honest. Each track is designed to reflect the identity of a specific brand while delivering unique gameplay moments for players. Aha, okay, so it's not going to be boring PF maps. Across 3 weeks, players will discover themed maps that mix visual storytelling with playful mechanics. Together, these weekly short maps offer short but memorable challenges where creativity, brand identity, and gameplay experimentation meet, giving Trackmania players new ways to experience the world of Formula E. Okay. Oh god, we have different tracks. We have the Jaguar track. Yeah, I mean, we can see the pictures. Okay, this one looks kinda PF, to be honest. Here's the Cupra map. Ah, this one looks kinda cool. This one looks sick, actually. I don't really see the exact route, but this looks like a pathfinding type of map. Kinda nice, kind of nice. And what is the PF map? The PF map takes a completely different approach. Players climb... Achso, this is the PF map. Players climb a monumental golden structure inspired by architecture planned for the 2030 World Expo in Saudi Arabia. The track is built as a vertical puzzle where drivers launch themselves from platform to platform, searching for the fastest path to the summit. That's crazy. Guys, Reddit is gonna burn. Like, Reddit, at this point, Reddit was, like, barely accepting. They were, like, you know what I mean. They were, like, not okay, but you know what I mean. They were accepting that we have Saudi esports, and now we also have it in weekly shorts. That's gonna cause some Reddit drama, that's for sure. And then we also have the Hankook things. We have skins, but now the prices, guys. Look at this. Each winner of weekly shorts 1, 2, and 3 will be awarded 2 tickets to attend the nearest race to their place of residence during the 2026-2027 season. And that's kind of cool, to be honest. So if you're just the winner of the weekly shorts, so no, you're on top at the end across all of the maps, you will win 2 tickets towards a Formula E race. And I mean, I don't know how expensive they are, but that's definitely a cool price, I would say. And there's also something for the rest. Second place gets a Formula replica car. I guess like a model car, not a real one, obviously. And then third to fifth is gonna receive a goodie bag, including items such as a hat, tote bag. A tote bag? What is this? And a mug. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always looking forward to these kind of sponsored things. I don't mind that, because I also have, like, mainly I hope for the maps to be, like, different from normal weekly shorts, you know? I just hope it's not gonna be the normal weekly short slop, but instead, you know, gonna be something more interesting. And I was also always a fan of the Cupra Cup of the Day maps that we had back in the days, and, you know, in general, these sponsor Track of the Days. So, yeah, I hope that is gonna be cool. We're definitely gonna be there tomorrow, so make sure to tune in tomorrow, 1 hour before Cup of the Day. We are gonna discover the maps. I'm obviously not gonna have time to hunt for the win, but I'm gonna actively follow it, and yeah, hopefully people are gonna cook some juicy times there. And we have Veps with a brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. And guys, it is now time for Cup of the Day. Wait, where's my camera? But before we play Cup of the Day, I need some agua. I need something to drink. Be right back. So. We are locking it in. surely we're gonna have a good map today. Seems like we have a map called Fire Dot by Terra Forever. Okay. I mean, the last couple of days of Track of the Day were not ultra exciting, to say the least. I mean, 2 days ago we had a shortcut. I don't know what we had yesterday, actually. But we had, like, dirt and grass and all of that kind of stuff only, basically. So let's see what we have today. We have dirt! Yeah, hello! Nice! Guys, there's only 3 styles in this game, by the way. Dirt, grass, and tech. And then you can also combine them in any order. Welcome to Track of the Day. Ah, yeah. Let's see, maybe we can also find a shortcut on this map, because that is usually making maps more interesting. We're locking in. There was a tech map yesterday. Yeah, hello! So we had grass into dirt, into tech, into dirt. Crazy. Yeah, it's like so many different things people can build. That's crazy. Naja, let's see what we can cook though. I mean, maybe I can farm another second place, but honestly, today, I don't give a shit what happens. I'm happy. I'm happy either way, guys. Okay, it's a mixed map actually. We have a drift. We'll go here. Looks like a very simple map. That's a drift probably. Yo. There we go here. Okay, that's a very simple map. Holy shit. That should be dirt outside, actually. Yeah, that's the dirt outside. Okay, that one is gonna be... That's probably gonna be the only important part of the map. Oh, freewheel? Wait, huh? Oh, can we no-slide that? Maybe. Maybe a small... Hello! Oh, shit.
And Sincariteria, which is congratulations on Creek.
That's crazy. Thank you. Marius, I hope you're proud of me. I played an absolute Marius 89 knockout. Like, as 100%. I don't know if you saw it, but... Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm a bit late. Because it went so long that I wasn't also going to my briefing a bit late. Because I wanted to see that under the end.
Nice. Yeah, it was also the longest map. Like, this map was... I don't know if you guys noticed it, but the map was 10 seconds longer than all of the other ones. For whatever reason. Oh, scheiße, I don't have open planet now, guys. That's of course a bit yuck, but... Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed early on that it takes quite a while.
I don't know why, but the map is
was,
legit 1:13. And the other maps are like 1:03 or something. No clue why, but wrong.
Okay. I thought there was a different map that also was over 110, but I never really looked at it. I just felt like there was also another.
I don't think so. Unless I misremember, but I think it's definitely the longest map. Input overlay, please. I have open planet disabled, guys. I need to restart my game. But I cannot restart my game now because, yeah, time it takes even. Gotta set a good time first. I can restart it before KO. I need to literally start the game without open planet, guys. Otherwise I cannot join League Cup server.
Does it not work to make stop open planet plugin?
Nope. That does not let you join, actually. Oh, that is not a drift. As not a no-slide, it is a drift. That way around. Ah, do I restart my game? Like now. I'm a bit scared that people are gonna cook here.
What do you want open planet now?
Yeah, because
to see
people
how I
want
qualify.
Yeah, that as well. Well, people like to see the input overlay and stuff. Boah, this one outside is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that Mime had such a good KO today as well, guys. Like, he struggled on every single one so far, but this one today, he was like really regular, really good. Probably because it was like a more modern map. It was like definitely the best map for Mime, I would say. I mean, I would have thought Brazil is also going to be good for him. But yeah.
I mean, did he really struggle on the other maps or was he just unlucky?
No. Well, he had big mistakes. Like, it's not like he went out. I mean, he also went out like early. Like top 35 or something. That was not only small mistakes. Bit sad for Elcon though, because Elcon got really good on the map as well the last 2 days. Miles with a 0.2, yeah, that's kinda... Huh? 0.2 is kinda wild. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but... Wait, AT is a 40.9. Okay, yeah, I guess we're just slower up then. Okay, let me watch GPS.
The GPS is even faster than the AT.
Oh.
By 300.
Watching. Okay, GPS is good. I can already see that in the first turns. Seems like we all suck, guys. Oh, that's a dirt outside. Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I did not drive that outside at all.
Which one at the start?
Yeah, the one left turn where you then go downhill left. Keiner ins Deutsch. Early mid. Okay, ja, makes sense. We're learning.
I was also not sure with that one.
Ja, das gehen sie gut. Boah, this one dirt outside entry though is rough. Like the other one. Okay, gear on here, that's not so cinema. Okay, Insta 0.5 improvement though. Alright. Maybe Miles has road checkpoint again. Possible. You never know. Could help. Yeah, I'm gonna restart game right after time attack, guys. I'm a bit scared that people are gonna cook. I wanna get this through. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Oh, this ends a bit scary. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna restart. Quick restart, guys. We're going in. I'm here for the goated song selection. Yeah. We have goated songs only. So. Would it have been enough actually to just do Shift plus Rollen? Also to like reload the game and not to restart it completely? I'm not sure actually. Wait, my time is registered now though, is it? Marius? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not that there's something weird that I don't know. Oh, I do need full restart, okay. Also, Auris, congrats for Div 1 today. Noted. And yo, thanks John. So, game is loading, guys. Takes very long. This was now, by the way, the final official tournament, guys, that I'm hosting. Or like that I'm playing on this PC. That's kind of crazy. Because, yeah, the next official one, I'm gonna have like some British PC in Birmingham. Then afterwards, I'm gonna have my new PC. Kinda crazy. So. Track of the day, Peng, we're joining. So. What is Inf TM's club tag? Updated 59 minutes ago. I'm scared. Was my time there? Yes. Achso, he has this one for a while already. I think Inf is like a Ikimal Ultra.
Remember he had at some point had a Fiji flag And then I actually thought that's an Oceanian player.
No way.
But then everyone used fake flags.
Who's Ikimel? A German singer. Who makes like kinda provocative music. But also kinda goated one, to be honest. As well, like a different type of goated. There's some bangers. Not all of them, but some are bangers, I would say. I suck. I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah.
Nein. Oh, damn it.
Lingo cooking?
That was a sick run.
I don't know how Lingo can be, like, Lingo is so good on normal Cup of the Day maps like this. Or like the comp maps, he's kinda not so cooking in KO, sadly. I know he was also really fast, he had like a lot of good rounds and then he was just out at some point.
It was actually out very early, 51st.
Oh.
He also struggled very long to get it at one time. As he was also in danger. It already shows that he was probably not super consistent.
Okay. I just remember I saw him at the top at least like once or twice or so. Yeah, I don't know, like you really have to, like it feels absolutely shit. And it's also not like ultra fun. But you really just have to play the KO. Like you really just have to Vamos save it. I don't know. You really need to drive like bad. Drive good. Knockout is just such a weird... this kind of knockout especially is just such a weird format. I don't know. The thing is, it's not so fun to drive like very bad and full save. And drive like you're the most scared human being ever. But yeah, I don't know. What's even less fun is to get 22nd and then to get 0 points. I think for me the critical point really is like the top 20 area. Especially those rounds I just need to, like the final 2 KO rounds are just Monka. I feel they are not even that Monka, like, but it can be quite close. And afterwards I'm just more locked in. It's the same today.
Surprisingly, also if my time is not actually enough, it's really easy today. Because this was a 3/10 worse run than my run before, and I still got to that time.
The gaps are pretty big considering it's like a relatively simple map. Well guys, yesterday I was having dinner with friends, like a big group of friends, and we had hot pot. And we had like a boys table with like, you know, 4 homies, and we were having like a gigantic hot pot. And it was the most fun thing ever. Like we made such a, not really a mess, but like we were legit cooking IRL. Not hot box, hot pot. It was juicy, guys. Like the vegetarian and vegan people have to hear away for a second. Hear away, is that a word? Does that make sense in English? I don't think so. But we had like, dude, we had like the craziest mixture of animals in that thing. We had a lot of, we put like so much shit in there, it was crazy. We also spent like almost 50 euro per person. Because we ordered so much. But it was one hell of an experience. Like, it was actually wild. Like, the funny thing is, like, we were like a group of 8 people. And 2 of the girls also had, like my girlfriend and then one more girl, they had also a hot pot. And they had it like very calm and chill, you know, like mostly vegetable, a little bit of chicken, full, you know, everything chill, normal. And then the boys' table was just absolutely omega lol. We were putting up like entire strategies on what meat to put in first so that the taste doesn't get fake too much. It was absolutely crazy, guys. Poor animals? Yeah, sorry, that's why I said the vegetarians have to hear away. That was wild. But because of that, my stomach also hurt a bit today. Luckily only really in the morning. Also, I just always crash to do it outside, so I don't know. I'm locked out today, guys. Yeah, we had like 2 types of beef. We had chicken, we had pork, we had salmon, a shit ton of different vegetables,
Yeah.
and everything all in one.
If I drop out, this is so unfortunate. I drove my time 3 times.
That's crazy.
Like I drove 3000 slower and 100 slower in my last 2 attempts. That is so annoying when that happens. Oh god,
Praying for Marius?
No, I actually dropped 3 more places. No,
Oh, yeah?
they are pulling it. It's 64th. It shows 64th for now. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what the fuck. Wonka. Yeah, the entire map is just the 2 outside dirts, I don't know. And then I also crashed after the second outside dirt all the time because I'm stupid.
If that was 65th, that would be one of these typical mega unlucky div 2s.
Am I washed? Maybe, but I don't give a shit because plus 700 today. I couldn't care less.
Bro, I'm div 2, but div 1 was so easy today, no? Yes, it was easy.
Do they have good sushi in Germany? I mean, I don't know. I don't have a comparison to like local Japanese one, but I would say yes. I don't know, like Asian food in general is just kind of goated. Like I'm not the greatest fan of Chinese food too much. I mean, I also never had, I probably never had authentic Chinese food. I also don't know if I want that, to be honest. I think fully authentic Chinese food is just very wild for Europeans. I don't know, like Japanese food, Korean, Vietnamese also really nice. I don't know. Asian food is kind of goated. It's also normal. Like if you go to, like the Germans probably can relate. Like a lot of parents, as grandparents, but also parents in general, they never would eat anything like that. You know, like never ever at all. Like they only would go to, you know, like the German restaurants, maybe if they are slightly progressive, maybe like Greek and Italian, but that's it. And they never try anything else, and I'm very glad I got to try so many things already. I'm like open for that in the food way. Or with my grandparents, for example, and my grandparents are like very modern, you know? Like you guys know from my grandpa, who's also like building PCs and who's watching Netflix and stuff. He would never go to any Asian restaurant. Never ever. Just because they didn't grow up with it, and yeah, I mean for us it's like easy to say, but I don't know, older people just are less likely to try things out, you know? I'm glad that yeah, that I tried all. Indian food is also really good, yeah. Indian food, not food. Maybe Indian food is also really good, I don't know, didn't try it. Turkish food also goated. Did I actually, like, almost any country, nah, not any country, but a lot of countries have really good food. And of course, in 2 weeks, I traveled to a country that has, like, the worst food that I know. That's crazy. Couldn't we have, like, DreamHack in Italy? Or in Greek? Or in Turkey? Or in, I don't know, anywhere? But no, I have to live 5 days from British food. That's crazy. No front against it. Yeah, okay, fish and chips is goated. I agree with that. I'm just gonna eat fish and chips for like 5 days. It's fine. That is nice. I take it back. That's nice. Is there any other British food that is like not yuck? So, washed your mama, guys. 0.94. Hang. 0.25 PB. Beans for break, I don't know. My girlfriend is a huge fan of beans, but my girlfriend also has the eating behavior of Lars. Kinda. Also, culinary-wise, she is extremely yuck. No front, but, you know. Is British food as bad as people say? If you prepare it correctly, then yes. offending Lars. Also Lars' eating behavior we already analyzed. And we, I think, universally came to the conclusion that it's Yek. At least the way Lars handles Italian dishes. Also, Italian.
Yeah, this famous clip with what he does to the spaghettis.
Wait, the clip actually got famous?
That he cuts them in half with a scissor.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, he's not even breaking them, he's cutting them in half with a scissor, guys. And he also puts, like, ketchup on type of vibe. I'm pretty sure Lars also never made a tomato sauce himself. That's just that's just what we're dealing with, kinda, you know? We've already spoken about this a million times. That's why I said we universally came to the same decision there. That Lars is goated at analyzing, goated at bonk cup, but he's not goated at doing Italian food. Naja, maybe I will get surprised by the British food. We'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to try out stuff. I mean, the good thing is the Brits have Nando's. Nando's is kind of nice. The chicken place. It's not only funny because it's called Nando, which is like the meme name that we give for Nadeo. But Nando actually nice. I mean, I already was in Great Britain twice. But I never ate like the giga classic British stuff. I feel like in Birmingham, there's nothing but that. At least that's how I imagine Birmingham. Nando's isn't even British? Yeah, I don't care. It exists in Great Britain. Marius, my girlfriend and me wanted to watch Formula 1 today, but we ended up not doing it again. Because we were too tired again. Even though it wasn't even that late. That early. But tomorrow we're gonna get our shit together.
I went into bed like at 1:30 because I played this Mr. Ronald's trial map.
Yeah.
And then at 4 AM I woke up again for Formula 1. And then I went to work. And what I really hate though is there is absolutely no way for me to watch Formula 1 at work. I can already announce for tomorrow that I might not get spoiled, might not want to get spoiled during the cup of the day. But yeah, this is like stupid. Like I had a chance with RTL Plus. I could log into that. But now there is literally no chance. And like the Austrian channel or Swiss channel you cannot access. Like I cannot use VPN or something there on these PCs, of course.
Mario's using VPN on military PCs to watch Formula 1. Mario's gonna be arrested.
It has to be just normal way, but there's no way. And Sky also doesn't have a website. You would need to download the Sky Go app. It's so stupid. Like there's just no way to watch it. I will get spoiled because it's like impossible to not get spoiled for a whole day. I don't know.
I mean the 4 AM one, what was the 4 AM one? Was it the sprint race? The sprint race we didn't even try. Way too early. Or way too late rather. Both kinda. But I mean the normal quali was at fucking 8 AM and we couldn't wake up at 8 AM, guys. That's actually kinda crazy. But tomorrow is also 8 AM and we're gonna lock it in. Tomorrow PF. Didn't know Marius was a military man? Yeah.
I've even been a real soldier at some point. Also, naja, I'm so old that I was still forced to do a year of military or civil stuff.
I mean, so wasn't that until 2000? Wasn't that until 2016 or something almost? 13? Nee, until how long was that in Germany?
Was it that long? I don't know.
Or 2008? Nee, I don't remember.
For me it affected like 2009, 2010. This is where I went.
Ah yeah, it was 11 apparently.
Had it start.
Yeah, I dodged it, and now it's back. And my brother is in the exact age that he is the first one to... Nah, he doesn't have to go yet, but... He has to do the Musterung. You gotta get analyzed. But I completely dodged. For once lucky in life.
I can say it was weird, but when these first 3 months were over, it was a really good feeling. So when you went through all these days, you were fit afterwards, and you were just in a good mood. It was interesting. Even though, of course, it sounds really bad, like you woke up at 4 AM every day and the first thing you did was morning sport, like 40 push-ups and
honestly,
so on.
like 4 AM, like if you get, like it's of course very yuck to get used to that, but once you're used to that, it's kind of fine. Like the entire last summer, because of my girlfriend working in a hospital, we were also waking up at like 4:30 AM, and it was yuck at the beginning, but at some point it's just, I mean, especially in the summer, when you wake up at 4 AM and then it takes like 7 hours until it's getting bright outside, then it sucks. Especially in summer, it's actually kind of nice to wake up early. Can recommend. But only so early that when you go to bed, it's already dark again. Otherwise, it's yuck. Going to bed when it's bright outside is, yeah, not so nice.
Use Fredwolf. That's surely Fredwolf, right? In 5th place.
Probably. Yeah, staying up super late is also great in summer. I mean, not randomly, like I don't need to stay up very late by myself and just watch movies until 4 AM, that's yuck. But when you do something with friends, and you yap the entire night and stuff, that's really cool, that's true. That's kind of a vibe then, when you go to bed, when it's already getting bright outside again. Which is not even that late. I mean, depends on where you live, of course. Oh, scheiße. But that's also a vibe, yeah?
Why is actually Fredwolf not trying EWC?
I don't know.
Like, he doesn't have much opponents in Denmark.
No, Denmark is actually PF country. Is there anyone playing from Denmark at all? I cannot think of anyone actually.
I don't think so. Also, they would have quite some good players. I mean, in the country championship here on the Nadeo maps, they are sometimes winning.
Dunsted, right?
But nobody?
Denmark
Right,
is,
also
for a
Dunsted.
European country, Denmark is PF Deluxe. Norway is also kinda... Is it Norway? I don't know what's with Norway. Like, is Levon trying?
Yeah.
Like, why is Levon not trying?
Yeah, it's super stupid, right? He had also a
it
good
would be
time
so
on that
easy
map,
for him.
right?
Like, he has legit no opponents. Maybe Andy Baguette
he
or
has a good
Sings
time
if they
with
would
Greece.
try, but like, I don't know. What is it?
I would say Andy Baguette would be probably good, but I don't know why he's not trying.
I mean, if people are not playing esports now, they will also never get into esports. Like, also, I hope people are like recognizing that if they actually wanna get into trackmania esport, I hope they recognize that all that matters is this. Nothing else matters. Like, no one cares if they win like a smaller LAN or something, if they wanna find like an esport team. Which is also kinda sad, of course, but it's just so important. So now is the time to lock in. Now or never, kinda. Nobody in Spain is trying as well. Yeah. Now? Why are you not trying? Or like, I don't know, like Loco? Sings and Intax have 1 div 1 each. That's all for Norway. That's crazy. Yeah, the Levon would easily make it, in my opinion. Easily ENC at least. Loco doesn't like competing. Min did not try as well. I don't know what people do. Like, I hope people are just aware. I mean, if they're aware and they just want to play trackmania casually, that's a different thing. But I hope they are aware. When there's like a lot of people that are playing like other competitions. Oh, I suck. But they're not playing. They're not playing the EWC stuff. And that's just kind of crazy. I know. I hope they are aware that it's like the best chance they will ever get. If they are, then it's fine. But if they're not, and then afterwards they're like, wait, is that important? And I can tell you, yes. Log in. Try some map out.
Also in danger.
And no one's crashing the finish, I assume. Nope. Okay. I crashed in the start because I'm yick. Oh! Oh! Achso. Thank you, Marius. What happened? What happened to you?
Yeah. I might have touched the right side of the finish.
Oh, nah. I was scared of that. I'm doing the entire ending camera 1 because of that. Because cam 3 is like very hard to aim as well.
Yeah, water bounces are weird, but I was in red, and I also thought I would be out because what should actually happen? But somehow, seemingly I would have been in. I don't know, or maybe you would have been ahead of me anyway. No, probably not.
Don't think so. So you had quite a lead. Okay, in that case, I'm at least gonna honor the opportunity and I'm gonna lock in Marcus.
I hope so.
Maybe today is just my knockout day, guys, you know? Usually it's not. Today. Okay, maybe it is. I'm actually surprised by Bings. Like, Bings is so good at the KOs. Actually impressive. Like, Bings is cooking the looks. Like, he's really playing really good. And I'm just surprised because, I mean, he's obviously an insane player. But usually he's not, like, known for consistency too much. But he's actually really good. Bings the GOAT. I mean, he had this one bad KO, but other than that, every single time top 8 is pretty juicy. Kanadi won't crash this round. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
It was really stupid for me. The whole round was slow, and then that finish. I felt actually pretty good on this map. But I guess many people feel like this map. So.
I don't know, it's literally about the 2 outsides and the rest is like... Oh.
411 is actually in big danger.
Rip. 2 Germans as well. I met Bings in ranked once and it didn't go well, yeah. Yeah, I think if I would have won, I would have been dead safe for EWC actually. Yeah, most important is that the same people keep on getting points and winning. Like, we want Karl to get good points, we want Mada to get good points, Bings, Massa...
Yeah, basically exactly that is happening. As of only the top 7 really matter. And 4 people out of the top 7 had already big points. Like you, Mata, Carl Jr., Bings.
Yeah.
Only 3 people were now new in the top 7. With Peck, Mime and Molle.
Yeah, I mean, Peck and Mime could be scary. The good thing is, it's also, like, we definitely want, we exactly want this, actually. We also want people to get good points that are gonna do good at DreamHack. You know, like the LAN abusers. And Mime, Peck, Karl, Mada, like, there's no way none of them is gonna be top 8.
Hey, this was a close round, look at this.
Oh yeah, what the hell? What the hell?
Dimble okay. In 15th, but 3
times behind
time.
Okay, but I also won with a point 20. It's not so fast. I didn't even notice. That's crazy. Okay. Naja. But so far it's looking pretty good. Also, we're not safe yet mathematically, obviously. Bings and Mada are. Maybe Rosal as well, actually. I don't know. I mean, Rosal got 1 win. 1 win and once 6th place.
But for the ENC, the French spots, no? Also Bings with a huge point score today against Rosal.
Yeah, that's true. Also for ENC, I mean, France is by far the hardest country there. I mean, Germany, of course, also kind of cooked because of Massa and me, but it's only Massa and me. France, you have like 10 people. Wosa is behind me, actually. Ah, so. Okay.
Yeah, Bings is leading now, I believe.
Yeah, Bings and Mada. And Karl is also ahead of us, right? Oh, banger song, guys.
But I haven't checked that. Are you now ahead of Massa or Massa still ahead of you?
I'm ahead of Massa by 50 points, but like Massa and me both got top 7 3 times, right? But it's like the exact same points. Like Massa got twice 5th, while I got 3rd and 7th, so it's both 800 points. And we both got 2nd twice, yeah. So it's like completely mirrored, and the only difference is our bad knockouts. And I'm only ahead right now, basically. Because Massa had this 1 KO where he got like, I don't know, 59 or something. But that's he's obviously gonna improve that. So we are technically like dead equal. But it's like, for the ENC, like it's only gonna be us, one of us getting it, and it's just what it is. You know? But if we both make it to EWC by points, that would be really, really good. I mean, it's also not that unlikely that only one of us goes to the ENC and the other one isn't. because of the qualifying format. Because you know it's gonna be one of us, of course, making it for Germany, unless Let's Go New Prime are gonna cook, but unlikely looking at it so far. And yeah, the other one has to fight for 3 spots for Western Europe, against all of the British, German, French players. Also, you really have to have like godlike performance in order to still make it to ENC then. And that's kind of stupid. So the chance that only one of us makes it there actually is kind of high. But luckily, orgs don't care too much about ENC. Like ENC would be of a... The good thing is with ENC that because of this qualifying regional system, like if you go there as like a top tier Europe player, you are gonna have an easy time getting somewhat far because of all of the country distribution thingies, you know? Like many of the good European players are not gonna be there.
No
if like a Bings makes it there, he is like auto top 8. Kinda.
Oh,
yeah. No,
that trophies were down.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 8th yesterday.
And you say the lowest placings doesn't matter? I mean, if we tie it on the bigger positions, then they are of course gonna be the tiebreaker kinda. Yeah, actually true, like 3rd and 7th is better than 5th and 5th, because for me it's a bit easier to improve my points than for Massa. Because 7th place
how
is
it actually if it would end up in a tie? Is it then better position matters like in Formula 1 or?
I have no clue actually. It's very unlikely, but yeah, you never know.
It can be more likely if the 5 best results are all in the top 7 with these round numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, actually true, yeah. If you get 5 top 7 results, then...
Or top 8.
That unlikely, yeah. Yeah. True. I mean, hopefully that's gonna happen. Yeah, like it's definitely, also, I mean, it's only 5 KOs yet. It's only starting to get interesting after the 6th KO. Only then you can start to do like calculations kinda, really. But right now, anyone could still get first. Mathematically, you know. Realistically, it's gonna be the same people again, I guess, but... I mean, especially if they also have different maps. Like, maps are making such a huge difference. Like, if it's gonna be more PF maps, then maybe also Let's Go New Prime can come. If it's more difficult maps, then I don't see a danger there too much. At least unlikely. Always possible, of course, but and people have different strengths, you know. I mean, also on the simpler maps, like on USA, I also got good points. Even though I'm...
No, Banana Apple also crashed it. He had the chance to come back because August touched, but then Banana touched the same. He's actually coming in every knockout very far now.
Who? Banana Apple?
Banana Apple, yeah.
Who's
I think that's a Team NF player. I saw him in some results.
Okay. He doesn't have a lot of
He comes always pretty far now.
Yeah. Nice.
Which country is that? Ah yeah, British.
UK. When do the new maps come out? Yeah, mid of April. Oh shit, that's a great start. Okay, I still got the turnaround.
Oh, this has the mega inside line compared to everyone else, like mega line.
That start is pretty tricky actually.
Yeah, it's very precise. Okay, close round.
Holy gear down. But actually good because I had to slow down. Also it's not good, but it's not that bad.
But it's close actually.
Yeah, I had way too much speed there. I had the massive... I shifted to 5th and instantly back to 4th.
Two checks.
Ooh, and Aure is the GOAT today, holy shit.
Yeah, he's good on this map. Oh, that's already safe.
Oh. Why? What happened?
Oh. Oh, come.
Sorry.
I mean, you're equal. Have a bit less momentum than Flyer though.
Oopsie.
Yeah, it looks bad. Also, he is a bit ahead. Auch is also making a mistake, but also ahead. Nah, you have a chance. They had a bad turn. That was sick. You are in.
Nice round. I'm so not locked in, bro. I'm just... What's happening?
You have to win now for me. Like, I want
yeah,
to have the paintball.
yeah, sorry. I'm ready for another second place today. What is Flyers Club? That's a good question. Is that the 9-inch club?
Oh, you have a good lead. Against best here.
Okay, good luck, bestie guy. How am I even in the final? So now here I really lucked myself through. Because I'm just not focused. Not bad at the map, I'm just not focused. Okay. Lock it in. Luckily there's no ice turn to choke here. But do it outside therefore. Not much better. Oh my god.
He didn't go outside. You have a lead now.
Oh, that was trash, dude.
No, but he didn't get it better. That was still a lead. Seems pretty PF.
Just gotta not pull a Marius. Zack, full save. Fine. GG. Okay, I have no clue how I won, guys, but okay, nice. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have definitely preferred to win the Elite Cup today and get second in Cup of the Day, but yeah. We definitely take that one win at least. Nice. Okay, yeah, with that, Marius, I'm gonna leave immediately. I am cooked now. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, wait, stop. 14 gift subs by Jesse D. Horsley. Absolutely goated. Thank you very much, Jesse. Going to Kuba, Jamie, K6, Gemini Nerd, Hackforce, Range Hero, and the other guys. I'm not gonna read out everything now, but thank you very much, Jesse D. Horsley. Appreciate it. The Sockman with the 8-month resub. Thank you very much. Just found out my sister is pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad. Bro, congratulations. Very, very nice. Yeah, happy for you. Very happy for you. Very, very nice. Yeah. I know that one actually. There's a clip where someone is going in a ski lift above like a group of people and he's screaming down exactly basically that joke. Like, I'm gonna be a dad! Or like, no, my sister is pregnant and I'm gonna be a dad. I know the one. I'm aware. But yeah, wait, we have a tweet. What is this? Watching the tweet. Yo, with the Winter Elite Cup coming to an end, it's time to look ahead to the upcoming Spring Elite Cup. You'll be racing in Germany, South Korea, Canada, Australia, and Hungary. Holy, we have a German map. Okay, question is, can we spot any old identities? What is this here? This must be Canada. Because, you know, winter animals. Okay, Canada. I don't know, I just see a relatively PF start. Not sure what's here in the... I cannot zoom in, scheiße. Okay, that's map 1, the winter animal. Yeah, you know what I mean. Then we have, yeah, also this is... Holy shit, we have a fucking Bratwurst and Brezel on it. And a love sign for Nadeo. That's crazy. What is this start? We go down a ramp, left, right, zigzag, and then long as dirt. Ah, nee, this is like a dirt right uphill. Maybe an outside turn and then Peng and then, I don't know, somewhere down here. Nein, ist das... Nee, nee, nee. Halt, stopp, Bruder. Och nö, och nö, och nö, och nö. Do you see this? We go down here and then we go into the water here. I don't know. But okay, cool to have a German map, of course. Very nice. We also have the Oktoberfest Zelt. Very good, very good. Then we have... What's this here? South Korea, I assume? Should be, yeah. Or? I don't know. Is there like a... This South Korea? I mean... Berlin? Yeah, I was... But is there 2 German ones? Why is there 2 German picks? I was wondering. Oh wait, there's... How many pictures is there? Ah, there's... Yeah, okay, there's 4... Yeah, halt, stop, halt, stop. In what team are you? Shut up, Lars! Really mad. I thought it's 4 pictures and 1 for each country. But that also doesn't make sense because there's 5. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, bro. I thought it cannot be Germany. So I just took the other 4 and I was like, what could this be? I don't know. I just thought this is like some kind of Tokyo Tower, but South Korea, like, like, you know. Ach man, you know, ach man. Just leave me alone, guys. My brain is cooked. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah, but also... Downhill grass? What is this here? PF into... PF over ice into boost into right turn. Lars, analysis? Why would you build this? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, and then we have... Yeah, this is another... I mean, ice hockey can only be Canada. Okay, they don't give us a lot of hints, though. Not a lot of hints here. Oh, it's not slalom. It's not just slalom. Slalom would be this kind of entry and then zick zack zuck. But yeah, you go here. Oh no, it's gonna be like by far the most important thing on the map. You go here, zack, ice slide U-turn. Ach du Scheiße, okay. Yeah. That's definitely not a good Canada map for Carl Jr. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. But interesting. Very, very interesting, guys. Gonna be cool to see. Let's see the cast of the final round, actually.
Granadi was so good at away, but never.
Yeah, look at my start, guys. My start was shit. I lost 0.15 in the ice. Yeah, here, this was also bad. Look. Oh, Bings, okay, Bings cooked. Bings 0.7 checkpoint is pretty fast. Like, what I have is pretty slow, to be fair, but 0.7 is pretty fast in rounds. Yeah, 0.7 is really good here. Oh my god, okay, Bings was also sending it deluxe, bro. But he probably knew that I had a good identity. And I tried to just not crash to maybe come back in the identity, but I should have pushed a bit more, I guess. Yeah, he had a good round. And I had a good identity, guys. Look, you know what's bad? This jump here. Like, not this one onto this, but from this one to this, I had a bad landing. Look at this. Here, look. I had like a nosedive. This was bad. I could have definitely overtaken, to be honest. With like a really good identity, I would have gotten him. I could have gotten him for sure. But good race at least. Good race. Yeah, I just had a weak start, sadly. Good end, but the start was too bad. Unfortunate. But yeah, guys, I think with that, the stream will come to an end. Because, yeah, I don't know what else there is to do. And I definitely have achieved enough for today. I don't need to cook any longer. I deserve to chill, I would say. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Very successful day, of course. So luckily, I will be able to fall asleep nicely today. At least I hope so. And yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow then. Tomorrow we're gonna have the first out of 3 special weeks of Formula E weekly shorts coming out, so definitely tune into that, or tune in for that. We're gonna play the Sunday Fun Day Cup of the Day tomorrow, so a special Cup of the Day tomorrow, so special Cup of the Day and special weekly shorts. And other than that, maybe also some other fun stuff. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed the show today. Thank you very much again for the support, and we are gonna see each other tomorrow again, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be juicy. Question is just, who do we rate? I could tell you if my Twitch is loading. Sadly, I'm seeing nothing but this. Hello, where's my UI? Ah, there we go. Okay, who do we rate? Who do we rate? Giuliano or Marius? Ah, Marius. We're gonna do the German raid. Also, the very German raid. No raid could be more German than one going to Marius, to be fair. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And we're gonna see each other tomorrow again. Bye bye.